Hi there friends, Katie Rex here, your simple stylist. Today I'm going to be showing you my summer collection palette using Seint Makeup. So I'm going to be doing my makeup with you today. It's so easy to transform your face into just a very natural, flawless look using cream foundational system. As you hop on, say hi. Hi Holly. So excited to have you guys here. Hi Ella. All right, so let's get started. So this palette, if you're new to Seint, great. This is the video for you. This is gonna be like beginner palette right here. And if you're not new to Seint, this is just great to be able to see anyways, because I'm sure I'll still give you some tips and tricks that you didn't know anyways. Hi Jessica. Hi Esther. Oh my gosh, I love seeing all of your beautiful names pop up, and thank you so much for waving at me. Okay, so Seint Makeup is a cream foundational system. This palette, they come in these little tins. So when you get a tin, it's got a cover, you just slide it, and it's magnetized, so it's just gonna magnet right to the background, okay? So I'm just putting my two shades in. This is my main shade I'm going to be using today and a Brightener shade. Then I have some contour I'll be using. That one obviously has already been used. These are brand new. I like to use two bronzers. You might just want this one, but I like a little warmer bronze. So I actually use one of our highlight colors as well. I've got a couple lip and cheeks in here. They go on your cheeks and your lips. Some Illuminator and a couple eyeshadows. So this is the palette 9. It's in our Demi collection. So this is, you actually have to click Demi like at the top of the website to get this palette. It's super thin, that's why I love it for summer, and it can fit all of this in here in one easy to use palette. All your makeup, aside from mascara, that's like the only thing that isn't going to be in here. It's amazing. And for summer, I'm only going to be using our 3D brush. So all of Seint's brushes are double-ended. So I'm just going to use this one, which is 3D, as the small buffer on one side and a little more dense swipe side. So I'm going to go through and start explaining how I apply the cream foundation to my face. We'll blend it all out. I do have a sponge here that just also helps to blend and give a flawless finish. And then I do have the Smudge brush, which is one of our eyeshadow brushes, to apply a very easy, neutral two-tone eyeshadow look, okay? So if you would like to get your own custom palette like this one, they are only available in the US and Canada. However, I can get you color matched. What you want to do is just send the text color match. I should try to put this in the comments. I think I can do that. So text color match to, the number is 989 Go Katie. G-O and my name Katie. Trying to text at the same time is clearly impossible for me to do and talk. Text color match to 989 Go Katie post. And I think when it comes up, pin comment. Perfect. So there it is. Super simple, super easy. That will get you a link to my color match form instantly. Well, it takes me a minute to respond back, but you get it. That's the easiest way to message me, to get a hold of me, 989 Go Katie. Okay, so I'm going to get started. So I'm actually going to use the smaller end to kind of apply the makeup, and then I'm going to use the other end to kind of buff it around. So this is the color Amber. She is going to be my main shade foundation. So I'm just, you can see I'm just blotting her on. Nothing too crazy in terms of like technique here. I'm literally just putting her around my face in the areas. We really want to make sure we get this nose because my nose is super red. So we want to correct that color down, get any acne spots around here, and get at my jawline. Okay, so the next color I'm going to put on, and again, I'm just kind of, I'm not blending, right? I'm just placing her on. Let's get above this lip. Next color I'm going to do, I'm not going to rinse off the brush either, is my Brightener shade. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade. It's called Linen. I'm going to stick it in this inner corner of each of my eyes, just like so. Boom, boom. I'm going to put a little on the outer corner here, going up. Boom. I'm going to just touch the tip of the brush in and go straight up and down on my nose. I'm going to put a little between my brows right here. We're going to brighten there. We're going to brighten my chin up above my lip, and maybe just like a small little smear on each side because I like to really snatch out my contour. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my contour. Again, I'm just going to use that same end, and I'm just going to go into my contour, and I'm going to go around my hairline. So this is so easy and so quick to apply. If you have any questions, let me know. And what we're doing with contour is we're creating shadows around our face. So we want to chisel out our cheekbones. We want to draw attention to our eyes. This makeup is like mistake proof because it's cream, so it's going to blend so beautifully. It doesn't matter if you don't get it in the right spot. You can always add more to it if it's not giving you the coverage that you want. I'm going to add a little under each of my jaw here because I want to make sure my jaw, I'm like making myself a jawline here, but trust me, it's not like weird or anything. A little on each side of the center of my throat I like to do, just contours it out. And then I'm just going to squeeze the tip here, go in, and I'm going to contour on each side of my nose, right on the sides of that Brightener shade that I put on. And we're going to snatch the nose. And then I'm trying to think what else. I think for now, we're going to put some bronzer on. I am going to switch to the other side now because this is going to be the one that we buff in. Let me just blend first, okay? Literally painting your face. Yes, this is it. Now I'm going to switch to the other end, and I'm just going to go in circular motions. And I'm starting with like my main color. I'm just blending this around. Now I'm going to hop into that lighter shade. Just blend it out. Look how flawless this makeup is. When I get under my eye, especially if you are someone who has a lot of fine lines and wrinkles under your eye, do not swipe. Never swipe. Always pounce. Okay, so I'm just gonna pounce under the eye there, get that in place. Then I'm gonna go up to my forehead, get that buffed out. If I want to add just a little more contour, darken that up just a little bit more, I can. Boom. Now I'm gonna go into my actual contour under my cheeks. Let me see here. I'm gonna get that top of that cheek just a little bit. Pull the contour up. And it just blends. I'm just like press pouncing and it just blends out. So now I've just created a 3D look around my face. Let's get the nose. We don't want to leave that. Boom. Blend it out. You don't want to over blend. Just press pouncing and it'll do it. Now we've got this three-dimensional foundational look. I'm going to add some color back in to my face because I like a nice warm face. So I'm going to go in with the bronzer. So I have, like I said, Icon and Bella bronzer. And so I'm just tapping into both with the butt end of this brush. And we're just going to go in a C right along my face, pouncing it on, and then swirling it in. And look at the warmth that the bronzer gives. I just love bronzer. It lights up my life. So this is why this makeup is so amazing too, because everything is in one palette. So, and I'm using one brush right now. I'm not opening and closing a bunch of different containers. This is my whole makeup bag right here. It's so simple, so easy. I'm gonna also add, so I got bronzer around there. I'm gonna do just a touch on my nose, a touch on my chin, and then I like to do my chest too, just because I want everything to blend and flow together. We didn't blend out my neck, did we, with that contour? So I just kind of drag it down. So just like a nice summer glow. Brightens under the eyes, takes care of all that redness. Then we're going to go into lip and cheek. So I'm going to use two different colors. This is the color Frenchie, and this is the color La Cienega. It's one of my absolute favorites. So I'm going to use La Cienega on my lips, and I just apply it with my finger. So easy. Boom. It's just a really pretty light gloss. This is going to be a matte finish, so I'm going to go into Frenchie. I'm just going to tap on, and I'm going to go in an upward motion, starting behind my cheek here, behind the apple of my cheek. Such a light, beautiful color for summer. Anything I have left over on my brush, I always go up into that C shape. Just helps to like blend all the makeup together, creating this like cohesive look across your face. It's so gorgeous. So that's why I love this palette. I have two lip and cheek colors. I can interchange them out. I could put Frenchie on my lips. I could put La Cienega on my cheeks. There's so many to choose from. I have all of them except this month's shade of the month. So every month Seint puts out a brand new shade that's exclusive for the month. This month is Pink Lemonade, and I haven't ordered mine yet. But if you see any on the website that you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to try that, but I want to see what it looks like on skin, let me know. Shoot me a text at that number, and boom, I can color swatch some swatches for you and send them over. How long do you go till you wash your brushes? I wash my brushes once a week. So I try to wash them every weekend, and I use Seint's. It's on my dresser. I don't have it with me. I use Seint's spray. So I just spray it on the brush, swirl it on a towel. It's a dry, it's wet, but you are able to like use the brush right after application, which is amazing. Okay, so I am gonna prime my lids a little bit, and then we're just gonna get into these last few squares down at the bottom. So I'm gonna take just a dab of my amber, and I'm just gonna prime the tops of my lids because I have really pale, really veiny lids, you can see. So I want to kind of create a nice little clean base. And if you can't tell, my lashes need filling bad. I go on Tuesday, so I can't wait to get those redone. I was on vacation this whole week, so it's been a long time since I've been able to get in. Okay, so those are just kind of primed, helps make everything look cohesive together. Now I'm going to grab the smudge brush like I talked about, and I'm going to use, so the smudge brush is like a dome on one side and a skinny kind of flatter end on the other side. So I'm going between the color Drift and the color Sedona. Yes, that's Sedona. So I'm going to use the dome end. I'm just going to tap in straight on like so, tap off any excess, and we're just going to softly put this right in the crease. So right in the crease of your eye, starting on the outer corner and kind of swooshing back and forth like so. We're going to do the same on the other side. So right in the inner corner, outer corner, inside crease. And we're just going to place it in there and make sure we have the same on both sides. I'm going to take just whatever's left over and create just a little smoke there under the lashes. Nothing too extreme. I'm going to then take the other side, which has no color on it, right? And we're just going to swoosh this back and forth to help blend that out. It's going to be so beautiful once everything gets blended. Look at that. And I'm blending inward and upward, up towards my eyebrow. Look how gorgeous that is. So I'm going to do the same to this side. You guys, all I've used so far is one color on my eyes. So we're just blending that in and up. And that's the trick here, like amazing tip. If you have trouble blending eyeshadows, start with one brush, move to a clean other brush. Blend with a clean eyeshadow brush. It's gonna make all the world of difference, okay? Then I'm just gonna take this flat end. I'll just use my arm, take off whatever excess, there isn't much. And I'm gonna go into this color called Drift. I'm just gonna press on its side, tap off any excess, and we're gonna go right on the lid with that. It's just a beautiful shimmer. I'm gonna go right under my eyebrow too with anything left over to create this awesome soft summer look. Look at that. So we're just patting it there. I don't want to add extra, and just right under the arch. Here's another tip. Never, if you're going to highlight under your eyebrow, most people do, it helps to accentuate this piece right here, and it gives the illusion of like a nice arch. Great tip. Only go between the middle of your eye and the outer corner. So here to here. Never highlight all the way down under the entire eyebrow, okay? That's just going to create a highlight all the way across. You're going to lose that illusion of that uplifting effect in the one side. The other thing that you could do is just take little piece, little corner here, tap off any excess, and just hit the inner corner with that. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to blot. It is damp. I've squeezed off all the excess, and I'm just going around and blotting everything together. All the creams have now had their chance to melt in with my face temperature, my body temperature, and this just helps it blend so easy. It is so easy, Pam. I'm not even kidding. Everything just blends so easy. I might take it a little. There's nothing there, but why not? And then last, very, very last, is this tin right here. It is called, my color is Honey. It's an Illuminator. So I'm just going to swatch it with my finger, and it's just going to add like this little extra shimmer, and I'm just going to go right on the top of my cheekbone. Boom. Oh, I do want to clean up my eyeshadow just a little bit. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. Just adds that little bit of shimmer shine to the tops, glistening little tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose with whatever's left over. You could use this shade as well under the eyebrow, and I might put just a little bit on my Cupid's bow here, just to add a little something extra there. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. Then, yeah, I was like, what was I gonna do? One last tip. So I'm not gonna add anything on here, but I am gonna come with this and just clean that line up on both sides, just going in an upward direction, just in case there was any fallout and you want a nice clean crisp line moving up. It's going to create that illusion of an uplifted effect. And that's it. Full face, just a few minutes it takes to do your entire face of makeup. This is the best thing like since sliced bread. I'm not even kidding. So again, if you guys want to get a custom color match, get your own summer palette, text color match to 989 go Katie, and that number, because sometimes obviously it doesn't come up, so that's going to be 989, and this might be backwards to you, 4652843. So that's go Katie. And that I do believe is backwards to you, so I apologize. But take a screenshot so you can really see it. Text color match there. And I will get back to you with my color match form. So thank you all for joining. That's all for today, folks. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great start to your week. And we'll talk soon, okay? Bye.